Morning children. The previous class we saw noun and the examples of noun sentences I gave you. So, I think you will know what noun exactly is now. Okay. Now, what I said is noun is full of names I told you. Now, can we do anything with the names alone? Can we do alone with the names? Chalk, only chalk if I am writing. Chalk is there. So, can this just one word is there. So, is this enough for a language to have only one word? No. You have to add something else to convey something. So, for example, let me use a name and then give an example. See here, Ravi kicks a ball. Ravi kicks a ball. Now, what is this? Ravi kicks a ball. So, you know that Ravi is noun, ball also is a noun. So, forget about that now. Now, what is Ravi doing? What is he doing? He is doing something. He is kicking the ball. What is he doing? He is kicking the ball. I eat rice. What is I doing here? Eat. Kicks. Eat. Okay, ma? They sit in the ground. They sit in the ground. What are they doing? They are sitting in the ground. So, look at the words whichever I have underlined. So, there is something, the subject is doing something. The subject is doing something. So, the action is being denoted here. The subject's action is denoted here. So, what are we learning now? We are learning verb. What are we learning? We are learning verb. So, what a verb denotes? Verb tells more about the action. What verb says? It is an action word. Not only action, something else it says. Action word, or it also says it of being. Of being. Now, what is being? Being. So, action words kick, eat, sit, jump, laugh, write, teach, whatever you have, whatever action you are doing, stand, understanding, standing, anything you can say, jumping, laughing, all these words are action words. Now, what is this being? What is this being? Now, for example, I am a boy. See here, can you see any action words, children? No, you cannot see any action word, but there is, see, no sentence, a sentence cannot be without a verb. No sentence can be without a verb. Every sentence will carry a verb, because whatever the subject is doing something in that sentence. That doing, what the subject is doing is what is known as verb. Now, here, what is that? Am is there. What is this? Am. I am a boy. So, this is what is known as being. This is what you can say be verb. You can also say be word. Be verb. He is cute. He is cute. Now, what is this? This again is a verb. This again is a verb. What verb is that? Be verb. There is no action verb without action verb, but there should be a verb. It can be a be verb. Be verb should be there. So, he is cute. Now, she was cute. She was cute. Now, look at this word again, was. Now, can you find any difference with these two sentences? He is cute, she was cute. Okay. Now, he is cute means what? He is cute. This shows something about a tense. This shows something about a tense. When it was. When this happened. So, he is cute. He is cute means what? It is in present tense. Same thing, she was cute. She was cute once upon a time, not now, maybe like that. Okay, so she was cute. So, this tells about something about the past tense. Okay, so past. When you want to say past, you have to add the was over here. So, the verb not only tells about that being or whatever it is, but also it talks about the tense in the sentence. That you should understand. So, he is cute, she was cute. So, I am a boy. Now, look at this. He is writing. He is writing a story. He is writing a story. Now, look at this. Now, what is this? He is writing a story. Now, what is the action verb? Action verb is writing. Is the tense. That is be verb. Be verb tells about something about the tense also. So, he is writing a story. Now, what is the, now if I say he writes a story, he writes a story. What is this? He writes a story, he is writing a story. Now, writing, when you say, when you say this writing, writing comes in the continuous form. So, this he talks about the, so action word is writing, is writing is the, is the be verb. So, is writing tells about the continuous form in the sentence. So verb is the verb is what you can understand. It talks about the action word, or it can the being of being, that is state of being also you can say. Now, apart from this, verb has two types of verbs are there. There are two types of verbs. There are two types of verb. Before going to that, let me tell you this also. They are laughing. They are laughing. Now, what is this? What is this are? Are talks about the plural in the sense, they, because it is they here, the subject is they. Subject talks about the subject and verb, they go accordingly. They go accordingly means subject agrees with the verb. There should be always the unity will be there between the subject and the verb. If the subject is in singular form, verb also will be in the singular form. If the subject is in the plural form, verb also will be in the plural form. That you can see here also. He singular form is singular form. She singular form was singular form. They plural are plural. So, it just adjusts with the subject also. But not only that plural and singular, but it talks about the tense also. It talks about the tense also. So, he is writing a story, they are laughing. So, why we have added are? Because they, but it is in present tense. So, it talks about the tense also. When we say they were laughing. Now, what does it mean? This tells about the past tense, past continuous tense here. So, why were? Because were talks about the past. So, they were, they are, they were. So, these two things it tells about the tense also. So, they were laughing. So, that time when I saw, no, that time they were laughing. Now, also they are laughing like that. So, it talks about, you can add like this if you want to understand more correctly. They are laughing now, they were laughing yesterday. They were laughing yesterday. Then you may understand where you are using this are and where. She was cute then. She was cute then. That means what? Once upon a time she was cute. He is cute now also. He is cute now also. This talks about the present tense. So, I hope you understood this. So, next class we will continue with the two types of verb. Two types of verb, what it is transitive verb and intransitive verb. Transitive verb and intransitive verb. This I hope would have learnt in the class, lower classes also, but we will see it in detail in the next class. Thank you children, let us wind up.